Alright guys, welcome back. We got war number 5 in Season 51. I do 2 paths in the same battle group, usually path 1 and 3. Here we're going to do path 1, path 3 in section 1, and then over to path 5 in section 2. We're starting here, path 1 in section 1. We got Viv against a Mantis here. I'm actually going to do usual Viv things. We're going to phase. We're going to go with medium ending combos for the passive heal block, so we don't have to deal with the regen. Unfortunately, Mantis threw some special ones, which means we have to be a little careful with how we drop our specials as that sleep node, almost like as that encroaching sleep is ending. So here we're going to go for a slow, full special 2, just as the encroaching sleep is ending, so we don't get stunned there. And again here, we're going to go ahead and throw that special one just as the encroaching sleep is ending, and we finish with a full yellow bar. Beautiful fight from Viv. Next up, we have Rentra on Masochism, and this one, again, we lost the previous war, so we're back down into like tier 3, so we don't have the Vigorous Assault on this node. But it doesn't really matter here. Viv is going to phase, so we don't have to parry. If we don't have to parry, we're not triggering Masochism. And then, it's Rentra, so I have to be careful to make sure I'm getting a bunch of knockdowns. Don't want to give Rentra too many charges on the top right there. You don't want to be hitting Rentra against the wall when he has over 10 charges. So knocking him down keeps the charges in check. Here we're going to go for our big special 2. We get a 4-time solar burst, which is fine. And again, after bait those specials, and now we can get some unblockable special 1s. We're going to get them from 55% down to 40%, down to 15%, and then absolutely nuke them for 3 special 1s in a row, finish with a full yellow bar. Now we're going to do path 3 in section 1, and then we're going to hop over to path 5 in section 2. So this electric defense guardian, we're going to use Magneto. He's #metal. Again, back off to the left, let that magnetism apply, and then we're just doing the usual Magneto things. Parry heavy to special 3. We don't care about the auto block from the node. You don't want to be hitting in like crazy though, because there is that chance for an evade, and you don't want to be dealing with the evades. Because Magneto can't bypass evade. He can bypass the auto block, but not the evades. But if you go ahead and you parry heavy, you are sitting pretty here. Again, we're up to 2 bars of power. Gonna bait out that special 1. Maybe throw a hit in afterwards, but only like 1. I'm not going for a full combo. That evade chance is still there. Auto block, don't really have to worry about too much. Again, now we're special 3, so we're going to charge our prowess, charge your heavy, drop a big old special 3, which drops him to 14%. Now the bleeds are ticking away, and another fight with a full yellow bar. Next up is Nimrod, and here we're going to take the electric defense-based armor, so we are going to use our rank 2 Deathless King Groot again, because King Groot's immune to like the power burn damage. He's going to get special locked, but I don't have to worry about the damage from the power burn. So, and this fight had like, again, like Corvus. No, Corvus was available, and that's why the guy who went to path 3 in section 2 wanted to get some charges for his Corvus to help out on some minis, but I think CGR and Hulkling, a lot of the usual suspects were banned, I believe, but it's fine. We go ahead, we bring the Deathless King Groot. He does an excellent job. Get a big old special 2. Get the almost a clean evade there. Took a little hit there, but it's fine. We get some willpower healing. We get a little bit of regen, and nothing too crazy at all. Super easy with Deathless King Groot. Evade another special 2 from Nimrod, and he's done. Now, path 5 in section 2. We had a destroyer before, and we tried it with Kate, but we made a mistake because I was not a Kate player. Now, I'm still not a Kate player, but I'm doing a better job with Kate. So, what we're going to do here is I'm going to bait heavies at the beginning of the fight and try and get close to a bar of power. You don't want to intercept him right away because, again, you can't intercept straight away against Destroyer because he gets the Unstoppable. What I'm going to do is make sure you go for a parry on a medium, which is going to get you the auto counter, which is going to count as an intercept. Then you can throw your special one, and now you can get the massive damage on the cold snap. And that's pretty much all I really need to focus on here, is getting that damage from the cold snaps here. We're going to second cold snap on. He is melting away. I don't care. I used an invulnerability boost for the special 3. So I'm going to survive it. I'm going to take a bunch of degen. But I am going to remember that if he uses a special and I'm not right, then I was able to, I think, earlier. See, right now I double tapped, so I switched out of cold snap. So I'm going to do it again when I realize that I'm not there. I'm going to double tap back into Caltrops, and I'm going to double tap again. Now I'm back into my cold snap, drop the special, and that ends it. So I played a little bit smarter this time. Next up, we've got a Modok on Ebb and Flow Intercepted Mighty Charge, and we're just going to use Magneto because, again, Magneto doesn't care about any nodes against #Metal Champions. Now, again, you can see I got the Ebb and Flow Intercept, but I don't get any Fury from it. I did not play the greatest here. It is Modok. He is kind of annoying, but just bait special ones, and we're pretty much doing full damage the whole time. There really is nothing to worry about here. There's no, we're pretty much bypassing the node. Unfortunately there, I did have the invulnerability boost from the previous fight still on, so even though I got clipped a couple times, I still haven't really taken much in the way of damage. And there again, the invulnerability boost helped me out. We get a big, I decide to go for a special 2 there, evade the special 1, counter, grab a striker, probably throw another big heavy attack there, and he's already almost down. Nothing too crazy against Modok here with Magneto. So again, got a little intercept there anyways, and a special 1, let the bleeds tick him away. Even though I get hit again, he goes down. Now we're going to do Path 1 in Section 2. I've got Shield here. I did bring Shield for 2 fights because I think, maybe it was Venom was banned. And I love using Venom for this fight. I've already done it once this season. Instead, we brought in Shield. I think I got some messages during the fight, so I had to kind of edit the video around it here. But that's fine. But we were okay. I was just going with short combos because I didn't want to trigger the evade either from Spider-Ham's evade or from the global. Granted, we are a Chioth is a global attacker. We're Clarity, so I don't have to worry too much, but I didn't want to risk it, so I was playing it a little bit slow here, looking at all the bleeds, and we were just absolutely shredding Spider-Ham. Next up is Absorbing Man, which is just an... Every time I see Absorbing Man, it's easy fight for Viv. Now, Buffet, she's immune to Nullify as long as she has her, at least an armor up. So, don't have to worry about Buffet. I can also use the passive heal block on the medium ending combos. We go to a special 2. We get the full 5 times Solar Burst there. And again, we don't have to worry about taking damage from parries too much because we can phase through most of them as long as we finish with a combo from before, like a 4 or 5 hit combo, the previous one. Here, I'm going to go ahead and I don't even worry about countering with a heavy there because now I can just throw my unblockable special 1s. And 3 in a row, and we finish with a full yellow bar against that Absorbing Man. Really easy with Viv. So good. We're going to use Viv again for the Sasquatch mini. We have 3 minis. We have a Sasquatch, a Spot, and a Serpent. So, some good fights here. This is the personal space, like regen Sasquatch. And again, same usual Viv shenanigans. We're going to like your parry is a phase, and you could just, as long as it'll continue to be a phase, as long as you keep ending 4 or 5 hit combos, and that's fine. Or even like a 3 hit combo, as long as it's a combo ender, like a medium light medium, medium light light medium, medium light 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 medium. It doesn't matter. You are going to be fine. And here I go, I get my special 2 already. Now I just need to be above a bar of power and below, let Sasquatch be below a bar of power. You can see here I get 2 unblockable special 1s, and we get a 3rd unblockable special 1. He's already down to 30%. So again, I can phase, get my full combo in there into a striker, into a nice heavy attack there, and now bait a special 2 and attack in again. So really nice fight here. We do have the last 20 or so percent to finish. We're going to go with a nice special 2, gets us down to like 5%. Bait out the special 2, keep that medium ending combo on, phase, and that is it. And again, with Viv, full yellow bar. What do you know? Now, Spot. This was the most annoying fight for me. I went in with Shield because she's got those nice cleanse charges. This is Hazard Shift, Stun Immune. I'm not immune to anything, but I have the Hazard Shift. The most annoying part of this fight is that I was okay here baiting the heavy attacks at the beginning of the fight, and I was feeling really good about everything until I don't know what happened there. That's on me. I made a mistake and hit it into through a special, and it went right into the portal block, which is really dumb because that's not what you want. So that is the first mistake. That is completely on me and totally avoidable. I don't know if I was just anticipating Spot attacking in. I made that mistake. But now that mistake has happened, I see that he's at 5 charges. I need to trigger the untouchable, so I dash in after the special 2 one time, and now here I'm doing some nice heavy evades on the wall, and I'm able to counter here, and I go for the special 1 after that combo, and what's going to happen is right there, I bait a heavy the same way I did earlier in the fight, but as soon as I attack in after that heavy, then all of a sudden Spot blocks, and you do not want to hit into Spot's block, and that's a mistake on my part, and I get hit against the wall. Again, I use a special to get out, but that heavy bait where he blocked did not seem like that was fast enough to react to it. And then what's going to happen is right there, I used a striker after a combo, and again, the AI was able to block it, and with Spot, it basically is screwing me over because I'm going to attack in there, and it's going to trigger untouchable as I'm starting my special, and with 1%, I'm going to die. So there were a lot of opportunities in there for me to change my playstyle to fix. I can learn from my mistakes there, but there were some play moments there where I really think I kind of got screwed on the AI recovering extremely fast. Now here's an aspect of evolution, enhanced special 2s, so unblockable special 2s with Serpent. He is unduped, so I don't have to worry about the immortality at the end, but my strategy here is limited hits, block the special 1, and throw as many full combos for those negative zone charges. Each one reduces power gain by like 50%. So if I have 3 of them on, it's minus 150% potency. If I get 4 of them on, it's minus like 200% potency. And it's going to be very hard for Serpent to get all the way to special 2 as long as I'm keeping up with those negative zones. Now, it's a combination between those negative zones and actually doing some damage by getting all my dimensions up if I can. So here I'm going to go again, and I'm doing great. I'm feeling awesome about this fight. Keeping the power gain really low on a fight that is really all about power control. I'm able to attack in here again. We're going with full heavy combos to keep the negative zone up. I am going to go here for 1 hit into the special 2. So I had all 3 there up for a second. Again, I block it. I go back in. I'm feeling excellent at this point. And then the fight just disappears out of nowhere. I get a bad evade there because you can't dex that end of that special. You have to dex before that special ends. And then I get clipped. There goes my invulnerability boost. I am not happy about that. So here I figure I'm going to try and go again for a couple full heavies. I got to get the power back in check. Okay, so I'm going to go full heavy again, and this time into a special 3. See how much damage can I actually do to nuke this guy down, get some adrenaline healing. He's down to 20%. Okay, and so here I'm like, okay, let's see if I can get all this done. I go for a full combo into a striker, into another full combo, into a special 1. He's at a full bar. I go for another special 2 into the block. He's almost down. I hit into him, and I get extremely lucky. Could have played a bit better, only to have the 1 death on spot, and got away with that Serpent fight. Hopefully you enjoyed it, guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.